And the offseason starts with the draft lottery, where the Los Angeles Kings jump up from 10 to first overall. Calgary jumps up from 3 to 2. New Jersey falls back a couple spots, and then everything else just shakes out from there. Limited draft capital going into the draft, so trading back. Trading the Pittsburgh pick, 51 overall, to the Devils for pick 65 and an extra third-round pick next year. Then also making a trade with the Nashville Predators, where we trade away pick 83. I believe that was also a Pittsburgh pick, for pick 84 and a prospect defenseman. And then we did the same thing where we traded out from the last pick of the third round to the fourth round, again with Nashville, in exchange for that, pick 116 and a prospect center with 3 years on his deal. Taking players, had a couple of gems that we ended up taking, had to maneuver some other trades as well, trading with the Minnesota Wild, moving up a couple of spots, giving up a 5th and a 6th round pick to move up in the 5th round and get an extra 7th round selection. Taking a look at the recap, we drafted Smalling, 65 overall defenseman, Edwards, a center, Hardikainen as well at 116. I believe he actually ended up being a gem with elite potential. And then we went ahead and selected Lamb, another forward out of the OHL, with the Kitchener Rangers, who wasn't quite a gem, but still had decent potential and was going to be NHL ready fairly quickly. So we took him, and then we took Christensen in the 7th round. Sent out some offers, just some qualifying offers, 1-year deals to some players, and they went ahead and accepted, which is all fun and dandy. Then we went ahead and in free agency, we signed Martin Jones to be a backup goaltender, and then in the process also extended offers to Jamie Benn and Boone Jenner, both 1-year deals. I gave Ben 1 year's, I think like 4.4 or so, and then Jenner that same salary point, 4.275, but over only 1 year, just because not too confident in that overall. Not very confident in it from our scouts. Obviously, Jack Eichel hitting free agency is insane. Ooh. Why don't you just give me the 5th round pick for Dakota Mermis? Like, what is this window dressing that we're doing here? Just give me the 5th round pick for Dakota Mermis. What do you mean? Alright, Boone Jenner accepts, and Jamie Benn goes to Colorado. I'm not giving up a prospect and a 2nd round pick for, like, you want to make another trade, Edmonton? You want Dakota Mermis? Just give me the 5th round pick straight up. I don't understand the need to do this song and dance of jumping around and trading, 3rd round pick for 3rd round pick. What do you mean you'd be run out of Edmonton? It's the same deal. You just take out the window dressing of duplicate round picks. Alright, Zuccarello, 1-year deal, $8.4 million because Jamie Benn didn't want to accept. No, I'm not doing this trade. And Zuccarello decides to go to Detroit. So now all of a sudden we are seriously running out of options to improve this forward group. Matias Maccelli, still a restricted free agent, the best free agent out there, but he wants 6.6 by 6? No chance. Absolutely no chance. I'm pretty sure Lafreniere is also restricted. Yeah, he is. Like, this is what we got for the best, like, non-restricted players. 18 points from Torchenko. Or, yeah. 18 points. Or we can get Tarasenko, who has, albeit 46. That's pretty good. Fits in none of our schemes. That's great. I don't buy that. We can find a spot for him. We'll throw but there's other teams interested. Like, I don't know if we can really do it. So maybe we got to look at a trade. We have Maccelli on the block. We have some picks on the block. Maybe that's what we got to do. Because I'm looking at the team right now, and I'm trying to think, what can we do for forwards? 1, 2, 3, argue about who's where later. 4, 5, maybe 6, but he's probably going to be on the third line, Jenner. 7, 8, 9. Cowan's going to be somewhere in this mix. And then we have Kempf and Lorentz. And then, like, it's okay. It's not that bad. One more addition would honestly be for the best. It's just figuring that out. David Kempf on an expiring deal. He wants to resign. We'll see. Bo Gruel, expiring deal as well, but I prefer to have him be in the Marlies, on the Marlies, or as a scratch forward. And then defensively, Ekholm, Riley, Carlo, McCabe, Ekman-Larsson, Tanev. Benoit's a very solid scratch defenseman. And then I'm just looking at this free agent list, and there's nothing. Albeit there wasn't a ton before, but the wingers we tried to get, they didn't want to sign with the defending Cup champions. I don't understand it. And then guys I would be interested in, like Lafreniere, he's a restricted free agent. I don't even know if I have the draft capital to offer him said deal. Genuinely no idea. We'll try to give him a 1-year deal, if he even accepts this. Right, I doubt it, but we're knocking the AAV down. I don't even have the appropriate picks. I don't know what to do. What does this mean, Dennis Hildeby? Oh, okay. Tendered by the Kraken. 1 mil. We can match it and no compensation. We'll match it. It's 1 million. It's fine. Yeah, do you have a plan for Matthias Michelli? Yeah, wait it out. That's the game plan. No one's gonna really give him much of anything right now. He doesn't really have the power. Alright, Villeneuve accepts the qualifying offer. Jacob Quillen accepts. Perfect. Alright, well, bit of a dud of an offseason, just trying to re-sign some guys. Goal, win the cup again, win the division, upgrade the team store. I can do one of those now. This is a very interesting setup that they've got going on right now. Alright, you know what? I like that idea. We'll give Boone Jenner a chance up on that line with Tavares, see if we can figure out what exactly he is, overall-wise, in the preseason. Bottom 6 remains largely the same. David Kempf is on the trade block. If someone wants him, great. If not, it doesn't really matter. It's not like we've got cap spaces here. That's all I've got to say. Getting some chemistry across the board, except for that 4th line, which is A-okay with me. Defensively, I don't know what the obsession is with benching Oliver Ekman-Larsson. I don't get it. Riley's going to be on that top pairing. And I don't know what to do. We'll give Tanev a shot up there. Worst case, we can return to the Jake McCabe experience. Scratches, Gruel, Pizzetta, Simone Benoit, goalies, Joseph Woll, Martin Jones. In the AHL, it's going to be Hildeby. And let's get Aktiamov. Some reps. For skaters, Quillen on that top line. Prospect we got in a trade. Another prospect we got in a trade at center. We have no idea what he is for overall. 6'3" at age 20 though, so that's pretty sweet. Mermis, Villeneuve, Chadwick, Danford, Cade Weber, Philippe Myers, scratch players, Nathan Mays, another prospect we got in a trade, Rafai, goalie. Wow, we need to sign. We need a couple AHL forwards. That's about the only, I don't even want to say gripe, but that's like the only thing we still need to do here. Michelli's still holding out. I have no idea why. I don't know what this accomplishes for anyone, but he's holding out, so that's on him. As for Ryan Reeves, no. As for who we're going to sign to be in the AHL, I want to make it a younger player. I don't want to say a kid, but like a kid. Except I don't have any information on any of these guys. So I guess the first one I get some decent information on, we'll go with. Sure, Dorian, welcome. Oh, the goal's updated. Make round 3 of the playoffs. Team store, upgrade the team store. That's what I'm going to do after this conversation with Craig Berube. And I'm just going to tell him I'm a hands-off GM. We won the Cup last year. I don't think there's a ton I really need to change. No, I'm good. I don't want to give you 2 second-round picks. No, I'm good. I don't want to give you 2 second-round picks. And we're going to upgrade the team store. That'll take just under 2 weeks. As we kind of just jump through the preseason. Boom. Cross a goal off the list. Allocate the budget. I'm going to put a lot of money into arena operations and just making sure we have the nicest barn in the league. So Michelli just hasn't blinked. Not sure what it is, but he just has not signed with us. Hasn't signed with anyone. So I guess it's going to be a bit of a holding pattern for us and Michelli. Like I don't know when he's going to sign. I got nothing. Genuinely no idea what's going to happen there. Like, what does he even want for a contract? No. Honestly, at this point, it's the principle of the matter. I don't even know if we can get much in a trade for him right now. Because the longer we wait on this, the worse his value gets. We could still get some thirds. Yeah, you know what? Sure. We'll send him to Vegas for a pair of third-round picks from the Sharks and the Sabres. Go deal with them. All right, and the plan is going to be kick off this season on the road in Florida with a full game. We don't have a home game for a while. Starting out in Florida, in Carolina, and then we host Montreal on a Sunday night in Toronto. All right, let's play the Panthers. Joseph Woll getting the start between the pipes. Don't think that should be a shock to anyone. Boone Jenner, 84 overall. Love to see it. That's what we got lucky with. Joseph Woll, 85. Martin Jones, 82. Let's see what we can do. Game 1 of 82, defending a Stanley Cup. Matthews lining up against Barkov. Matthews losing the draw. Forsling crushed by Domi. Nice. Steals it, turns it over to Chuck. Takes it skating down. Riley lines him up, crushes him. Matthews grabs it, gets it to Riley. Riley attacking. Riley shooting. Saved by Bobrovsky. Barkov skating down. Domi goes for the hit to Chuck. One-on-one against Tanev. Tanev forces him to drop it back. Shot rifles off the post, and we turn it over to Chuck. Makes a good shot. Woll with a better save. Tanev losing the puck. Domi grabbing it, taking it up with Nyes. Never mind. Domi gets crushed. Nyes escaping with it, gets it to Matthews. Shot save. Matthews lining up the check. Nyes taking it, getting it to Carlo, getting it to Ekholm. Back to Carlo. Over to Nyes, spinning back in, goes over everyone. Matthews, good check, losing the puck. Everyone's gassed. Let's go for a change. To Chuck skating down. Carlo pokes it away. Carlo around the boards. To Ekholm. Over to Nyes. Over to Nylander. Why is Nyes still out here? I don't know. Over to Tavares. Doesn't get there. Bennett taking it up. Slapping it in. Ekholm in pursuit. Oh, bad angle. Lundell shot saved by Joseph Woll. Lawton lining up for the draw. Lawton losing the draw. Walk getting in there. Chuck gets through. McCabe recovers it. Sends the puck up to Easton Cowan. Skating up the ice. Cowan pumping the brakes. Down to McCabe. McCabe slap shot from distance. Hammered off the post. And Ekman-Larsson skating back to retrieve it. Grabs it. Taking it up. And turning it over. Shot through. Saved by Woll. McCabe getting it to Waugh. Waugh dancing. Waugh turns it over. No. McCabe trying to get in there. Good poke. Ekman-Larsson, great use of the stick. Going for the check. Lundell dancing. Lundell over Jones. Hammers one from the blue line. And Florida takes the lead. All right, Kemp lining up for the draw. Verhaeghe and Lundell pick up the assists. Kemp wins that draw. Tanev Getting it to Lorenz. Lorenz just attacking. Lorenz can't get it over her. Hammered by Tanev. Riley grabbing that puck. Riley sending that around the boards. Dakota Joshua skating up. Jones escapes. Gets the pass out. Mikulina skating in. Getting it to I have no idea who. Lorenz picks up the puck. Getting it to Dakota Joshua. Joshua tries to get it to Riley off the skate of a Panther. And turned over. Joshua, great pursuit. Getting it back to Tanev. Tanev waiting. Firing up to Riley. Riley, who's absolutely gassed. Spinning. Riley shooting. Save. Tavares gets pushed to the ground. Barkov hit by Jenner. Tanev. Oh boy. Over to Tavares. Getting it to Nylander. Nylander skating in. Nylander trying to avoid it. Can't. Mikulina turning around. Pursued. Gets it out to Reinhart. Reinhart to Barkov. Tanev, oh boy, we missed. Ekholm across, just lying down, eats the shot. Rebound, saved by Woll. Ekholm grabs off the pass around to Tanev. Getting that up to Jenner. Jenner, turning, dancing, oh boy. Jenner, pinned along the boards, kicks it out to Ekholm. Ekholm, across to Carlo, shot saved. Domi, attacking and just can't get there in time. Samarasevich, oh boy, gets around one. Getting it over, Matthews takes it away. Matthews sending it over to Domi, over to Nyes. Nyes just trying to drive to the net. Nyes shots! Pushed aside, Matthews to Ekholm. Sending that to Carlo. Domi grabs it from the face-off circle. Shot saved. Domi, good poke check. Domi fighting for it. I don't know how we don't have it. Nyes getting it to Tanev. Over to Ekholm. Over to Carlo. Nyes hammers one and misses the mark. Woll out there for the pass, getting it to Ekholm. Time running out on the period. Carlo takes it in. Carlo brushes off contact. Carlo across, out in front. Come on, someone. Carlo, shoot it, please. Too little, too late. That's an easy save for Bobrovsky. And we're down 1-0. Playing well, shots are even, out hitting them. Just some tough puck luck. All right, Matthews lining up for the draw. Can we bounce back in period number 2? Matthews losing that draw. That's not a good start. Forsling to Barkov. Poked away. Chuck over to Reinhart. Saved by Woll. Nyes attacking. Good check. Nyes trying to grab that puck. Barkov gets it to Ekblad. Shot off the post. Man, we're giving them way too many opportunities. Breakout pass goes to Riley. Morgan Riley attacking across. Domi! Saved by Bob. Reinhart getting it to Chuck. To Chuck, over to Barkov. Riley, just keeping him in front. Great back check from Matthews, way to steal it. Go for the defensive change. Nyes attacking up, turning, spinning. Couldn't get the shot off. Chuck grabs it, pinned along the boards by Nyes. Matthews going for the hit. Ekholm grabs it, oh boy. Carlo, back to Ekholm, shot through traffic, gets nowhere. Forsling turning up the ice, giving it to Ekblad, skating down. Carlo in pursuit, trying to force him outside. Too much traffic, can't get it done. Behind the net. Dangerous pass to Verhaeghe, and we're able to interrupt that. Another post. Wow. All right, good poke check. Nylander attacking up the ice with plenty of speed, and he's gassed. Nylander spinning. Nylander just a slap shot. Saved by Bob, and he's going to pass that out. Ekholm, nice check. Over to Carlo. Oh boy, dancing. Over to Ekholm. Ekholm evading. Ekholm trying to feed it. Can't. Jenner trying to create his own opportunity. Verhaeghe. Over to Lundell. Waugh playing some defense. Pokes it away. McCabe there to collect. Gets it over to Waugh. Waugh dancing around. Feeding it to Cowan. Cowan has a step. Cowan can't get it in. And back to McCabe, one-timer. That went off a Panther defender. What a one-timer attempt from Tanev. What an instinct save by Bobrovsky. Cowan takes it away. Cowan loses it. Lawton pursuing and just can't get it away from Jones. Jones slaps it in. Tanev goes for the check. McCabe grabbing the puck over to Waugh. Over to Cowan. Cowan turns it over. Graf skating down. Poking at it, saved by Woll, pushed aside. Cowan takes it, gets it to Lawton. Lawton attacking. Maybe Scotty can get something going. Turning, shooting! Saved. Dakota Joshua grabs it, over to Lorenz. Lorenz spinning around, and that's offsides. All right, Kempf gonna take the draw because we need something. I don't know if this is the line to go for it, but Kempf wins that draw. Tanev, oh boy, getting it to Lorenz. Lorenz fighting through some contact. Steven Lorenz shooting, saved. Kempf shot just off the crest of Bobrovsky, out and floored on the counterattack. Riley stepping up for the check. Tanev just takes away the puck. Sending it to Lorenz. Lorenz attacking. Dropping it back. Tanev shot saved. Tavares picking it up. Dancing around. Turning it over. Bennett gets crushed. Tavares up to Nylander. Nylander with the backhand. Just firing pucks on net. Hoping for something, and we get it there from William Nylander. Tavares picks up the assist and loses that draw. Forsling poked away by Tavares. Nylander attacking. Nylander shooting. Saved. Behind the net, Nylander poking at it. Jenner picks it up. Boone Jenner dancing. Tanev getting that to Riley. Oh boy. Riley just lost it. Tanev, great back check, and he collects. Yeah, we're going to go for the change. Tanev biding his time, sending it up to Lawton. Beautiful. Scott Lawton across. Waugh couldn't get it done. Keeps it back to Riley. That hammered Lawton. Oh boy. Tanev lines up Reinhart. Sends him into the ice. Across, dancing around. Barkov going for the poke. What a play by Barkov. Spins around, navigates the traffic, puts it away. And Matthews lines up, losing that draw. We find ourselves down again in the dying seconds of the second. Riley, good poke. Riley getting it to Carter Verhaeghe. He's not in the Leafs org anymore. Lundell skating down. Oh boy. Riley grabs it, and we're just going to slam that around. Oh, Tomey. A little after whistle action there. And we're down one going into the final frame of game number one. All right, final frame. Here we go. 20 minutes left. Down one. Need something to work. Matthews wins it to Tanev to Domi. Domi attacking. Domi dancing. Domi back to Matthews. Can't. Nice. Back down to Riley off the post. Nice. Getting absolutely mugged. Domi keeps it, and Riley can't keep it in. Riley forced to retreat. Riley dancing around, over to Tanev, sending that up to Nyes, attacking up the middle. Matthew Nyes across, Austin Matthews can't put it away. Seriously? All right, we're going to send them off for a change. Reinhart skating down. Riley just getting absolutely danced. Jenner going for the check. Oh boy. Riley picks up that puck and getting it to Nylander. Nylander, oh boy, why is it chuck this fast? Nylander, oh no. Pindle on the boards, just kicks it out. Ekholm grabs it, dumps that in. And Tavares lines up Ekblad, but doesn't get much on the hit. Tkachuk gets sandwiched between Ekholm and Nylander. And Nylander skates right by him. Nylander attacking. Nylander shooting backhand. Nylander picks up the rebound, can't put it away. Nylander with the check because he's annoyed. And I don't blame him. Lundell skating down. Nylander right there to take it away. And he's going to start attacking. He's got speed. Oh, William Nylander backhand. Saved. All right, Lawton lining up. Need the face-off win and need some offense. Lawton losing that draw. That's exactly what I didn't need. Verhaeghe skating down. McCabe crushes him. Ekman-Larsson, great poke, and gets it over to Cowan. Cowan trying to just get a better angle. Easton Cowan cutting across. Backhand. Saved. Lawton lining up for the draw again. Can we get something going here? Nope. Lawton, good poke. Lawton, great poke again. Waugh picks it up. Waugh skating in. Backhand. Saved. Waugh gets it over to Riley. Riley taking a shot. Lawton can't put away a rebound attempt. Can't even get one off. Bennett dumps it in. Hit by Riley. Tanev picking up the puck. Turning up the ice. He's going to charge himself as we get Austin Matthews back out there. Tanev getting it to Matthews. Matthews rips it in. Chris Tanev with the incredible play to set it up. Matthews snaps the wrister off the post and in. And it's tied again. Matthews losing that draw. Domi going for the poke check. Kind of works. Nyes grabs it. Turns it over. Nyes breaking up the pass. And that's a horrible trip. No. No, 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 no. That's very, very bad. I didn't look at the penalty kill lines. Let's hope they're good. All right, Jenner and Lawton, I am okay with this. I like this. I'm fine with this. Jenner wins that draw. Carlo trying to dump it down. Jenner trying to pursue. Jones dancing around, getting it to Verhaeghe. Poked away. Barkov can't get the shot off. Carlo sending it to Lawton. Lawton going for the short-handed attempt. Lawton across to Jenner. Saved. All right, Kemp and Lorentz lining up. All right, good job with the penalty kill lines. And Kemp loses that draw. Tkachuk skating down. Crushed by Ekman-Larsson. And, oh boy, McCabe. What a play defensively. Wool's just going to cover it. I'm okay with that. Kemp lines up for the draw with 1:31 left on the kill. Losing it again. Ekblad to Jones. Wool gets a glove on it, thankfully. Barkov around to Jones. McCabe eats it. Puck goes past the red line, and Ekblad forced to retreat and regroup. Getting it to Verhaeghe. Dancing around Verhaeghe. Oh boy. Barkov. We're just going to lie down and block the shot. Kemp. Oh no! Trying to poke at it. Oh no, that's another post. Ekblad over to Chuck. Alone in front, puts it away. All right, we're down one again. Can we tie it? 8 minutes left. Matthews wins that draw. Tanev gets it to Domi. Domi's going to attack, and Domi trying to feed it over and just can't. Nice. Takes it away. Nice. Over to Tanev. Domi, one-timer from the dot. Saved. I will say, Joseph Wool, not a great start. Bobrovsky's been phenomenal. Wool's, oh shoot, I jumped. Wool's been off his game to start. Not sure why. Beyond allowing 3 goals on 16 shots, there's been a lot of shots that have just clanged off the post. And to Matthews, oh boy. Tanev, oh boy. And that to Matthews. Matthews to Riley, right in the crest of Bobrovsky. All right, Tavares lining up against Bennett, needing the win. Getting it. Carlo picks it up, rips it. That goes off a stick and over everybody. Jenner pursuing, not much. There, Dermott skating down. Dermott gonna slap it in for Florida. Ekholm skating back, getting the stick on it, picking it up, getting it over to Jenner, attacking with under 4 minutes left. Jenner skating up, skating in, trying to jam it home, can't. Loose puck, and Marchand grabs it, gets to Graf. Skating down, over to Brad. Brad to Graf, poked away. Nylander steals it, and Panic clears. Kulikov to Dermott, to Barkov. Skating in, poked away. Ekholm takes it away. Getting it to Jenner. Jenner loses it. Jenner going behind the net and loses it to Kulikov. Kulikov skating up and gets it over to Barkov. Skating back. Ekholm takes it away. Domi grabs it. Matthews takes it. We're going to pull Wool. Matthews skating in. Matthews backhand. Floater doesn't go. Back to Carlo. Saved. Matthews lining up for the draw. Matthews losing the draw. Shoot, that's not good, especially not with an empty net. Ekblad's skating down. Riley going to step up. Samasevich poked away by Tanev. Tanev gets it to Riley. Riley's going to enter the zone. Riley's going to take it. Oregon, Riley, nice, misses the net. Are you serious? Domi takes it. Riley grabbing it. Nylander tips it way off course. Matthews just turns it over. Samasevich skating down, hit. I'm confused about what just happened there. Domi's taking it. Domi's dancing. Domi's taking it behind the net because we're just lost. Tanev slaps one on net. Doesn't even have much of a chance. Ekblad to Verhaeghe. Domi with a check. Tanev's just going to dump it in. And that's game one. Brutal goaltending performance is what soiled us. Bobrovsky was phenomenal. 27 saves, just shut us down. Hammered them with hits. We were in their zone so early and often. And Wool just got beat 3 times on 16 shot attempts. One did come on the power play, and that was a pretty clean look from Tkachuk. But look, we're not allowing many shots. We just need some saves. I wouldn't even call offense an issue there. It just, goaltending was the problem. Matthews notches a goal, which was pretty nice. I don't want to, shuffle all the lines just yet, but I will think about it. I will certainly think about it. But that's probably going to be it right now. We don't have much on the right side. Domi's playing quote-unquote out of position on the right wing. Nylander's our best guy. We bump him up with Matthews. Maybe we'll get something from the two of them, but they both have 2 goals in that one game. So I don't really have many complaints about anything anyone's done, if I'm being honest. Ooh, they do not like that. Okay. They don't like that either. All right, we'll see. This flip of Domi and Nylander is something I will hold on to and think about. Ekman-Larsson regressed big time, especially for that contract. It's only 3.5, which honestly isn't that bad. McCabe might look to get him more ice time. 10 minutes for Jake McCabe is just not enough. That's just not enough. Oh, there we go. It's a +3. Okay, we'll bump McCabe up. Tanev can go back down with Ekman-Larsson. I'm going to try to rotate these guys as best I can. And then next time, hoping for better luck on the road in Carolina. Then we return to host the Montreal Canadiens. Looks like Martin Jones is going to get the start against Frederik Andersen, who played phenomenally in a game they must have lost in like a shootout or something. Yes, it was. Dang, Freddie played phenomenally. That's nothing here nor there. Cowan's still technically a rookie, I guess, so maybe there's Calder hopes and dreams. Possibly, who knows. Woll needs to get back on track. Michkov has 5 points in 2 games. I love looking at this early in the season because it's all out of whack. And that's about it, as Nosen leading for the Rocket. You go. Go for it, dude. Yeah, one important part. The save file got all kinds of screwed up between finishing the Cup final and like this point of the regular season. So the entire offseason is just like redone. The save put me back around the trade deadline, so tried to redo everything as best as possible. End result was still the same. Some stats aren't going to be the same. It's unfortunate, but we're here now. And besides, it's about playing the game and having fun, so it's not that deep. It's not a big deal to me.